Laramie Live on KOWB is back on AM 1290.
Hey, coming up, free concert Sunday at Washington Park with the United States Air Force Academy Band, Wild Blue Country. Their lead vocalist, Jamie, and guitar player Rick are on the phone with me this morning. Good morning, guys. How are you today?
Good morning. How are you doing?
Doing well. I appreciate the time from both of you. All right, first of all, let's start with the kind of generic basic question. First of all, for you, Jamie, you're the lead vocalist. How in the world did you get involved with this band here while on active duty?
Well, you know, David, I always wanted to serve my country. Just like a lot of us guys who joined the military, it was always something that meant a lot to me, and I loved all the branches. But when I was in Nashville, I was writing songs, and I was signed to Sony and BMG, and I just I said, you know what, I think I need to do this, because I was looking for old guitars on Craigslist, old vintage guitars, and I saw an ad that said that they wanted a new lead singer, and so I thought, well, man, that may be my way I can serve my country. And so after a little bit of a process, and audition and connecting with the folks out here in Colorado, they brought me in, and so I've had a blast, being a part of it. Okay.
Absolutely, Rick. You play guitar for the group. How did you get involved with the United States Air Force Academy Band, Wild Blue Country?
Well, I grew up loving music and loving to play guitar, and I went to school, got a music degree, and I come from a military family, and I always wanted to serve my country, and what a great opportunity to get to make music and connect with people and serve the country, and that's pretty much how it all came together. All
right. Well, thank you two both for your service to this great nation of ours. We greatly appreciate it. And you guys are coming up here with the rest of your band members. Wild Blue Country will be here in Laramie at Washington Park at the band shell 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. And kind of the commercial band of active duty musicians whose mission is to support the Air Force and its academy both stateside and abroad. Talk about just what you guys have kind of seen in terms of being out and about in different communities and on different programs, and just kind of the reception that you guys do get. I'll start with you, Jamie.
Well, we've loved it because we have a really kind of an individualistic mission that's a little different from some other Air Force bands. We get the privilege of getting to travel with the Academy from coast to coast, and we go with the admissions team we go on national television and radio, but then we also, go to places like high school and middle schools, and visit with young folks who, maybe haven't made their mind up about college, and we just tell them, what a great opportunity it is to either, one, come in the military in general, or actually apply and graduate from the academy, which is a great thing. And we also, another part of our mission is we connect with folks, in the community all over the place, and that's what we're going to be doing in Laramie. We just enjoy getting to hear people's stories. We meet a lot of veterans. We meet a lot of folks who supporters of the military, and maybe meet folks who've never even, really had that much interaction with the military. And we get a chance to, bring some goodwill to that, because sometimes, you see only thing about military is in the movies or on the news, and whenever you get to see, a country band, you're like, hey, that's the military too, and it shows that, that there's a lot of different aspects that encompass the great United States military.
Absolutely. Rick, how would you kind of describe what you've had in terms of interaction and the experience of going all over the place with Wild Blue Country?
Well, it's been great. I mean, the response has been very positive, and it's just a great opportunity for us to give a big thank you to the public for their support to the military. That the crowds are so patriotic and proud, and it's just great to be there to help inspire them to a greater sense of patriotism and to honor the flag and the nation and the fallen and our veterans. And it's just a great event.
We're visiting with lead vocalist Jamie Tishner, and then Rick plays guitar for Wild Blue Country. They'll be in town. Free performance. That's right, folks. Free to attend Sunday, Washington Park at the Edgar J. Lewis Band Shell there, and it starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, goes till 4:30. What kind of music are we looking at here, fellas, in terms of what you guys perform?
Well, we have a pretty broad range of things that we do, but to sum it up, mostly we do a lot of originals that I wrote for the band in our new album, and then we do covers that that people recognize and enjoy, you know, to let everyone have a little taste of something that they like. Because sometimes if they haven't heard of the songs, you know, it's not as fun. But, you know, we try to make sure they have a few they can sing along or even dance to if they want to. And you know, speaking of the new music on the album, our album's called Here We Are. And, you know, it's loaded up with 10 originals that I wrote, and we all put our heart and soul into it, and we're really thankful for it and proud of it. We went to National and recorded the record, and it's free as it can be to the public because everywhere music is free. You can go on Instagram at Wild Blue Country, or you can go on Facebook at Wild Blue Country. Right there in the headers of each of those pages, you can see where there's a download link. Download that for free. We don't even want your email address or anything. You know, it's on Bandcamp, it's on CD Baby, all those places.
Okay, all right, and again, Here We Are is that album if you want to download it for free, as Jamie was mentioning, and a lot goes in. You sound, obviously, Jamie, you've got a background in music. As you mentioned, you were signed and you were in Nashville, but you found kind of a different calling. But I guess, how would you describe you know, kind of the style of music that you write with this new album, Here We Are, that's out now for folks?
Well, you know, I've sold, you know, I've seen multi-platinum success with, you know, Luke Bryan and Trace Adkins and Trisha Yearwood and Montgomery Gentry and Gretchen Wilson and, you know, just a lot of those folks. I've gotten the privilege of writing with Leonard Skinner and touring with Charlie Daniels. So I've really had a really blast of a career, and all that is encompassed in this album because what the thing that we wanted to do is make this album not just a military album and not just a non-military album. We wanted to make it an American album, something that reaches everyone of all ages and you know, of all walks of life. And, you know, that was really important to us. And so that really is what it boils down to. It's got a lot of singer-songwriter aspects to it. It's got a lot of mainstream country aspects to it. Got a lot of Americana aspects to it. And so, you know, it kind of brings in a little bit of everything in that facet. You know, I mean, I would still put it in the realm of new country or singer-songwriter if you're wanting to just like nail it down to a style.
Okay, I understand. Again, we're visiting with two members of Wild Blue Country, United States Air Force Academy Band, that will be in town for a free performance, Washington Park, this coming Sunday, the 22nd, so just 3 days away, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Jamie's the lead vocalist. Rick plays guitar. Rick, tell me about some of the other members of Wild Blue Country. Who else will be joining you up here in Laramie this weekend?
Right, so we have a drummer, Mike Coletti. We have steel guitar, Jeff Valentine. Our bass player is Jason Crow. And then we have an audio engineer, Janusz.
That's not difficult to say.
He was born in Warsaw, Poland, but we're so thankful to have served with him. He's been in the Air Force over 20. He just hit 20 recently.
Wow. Well, it sounds like both you guys enjoy being part of the group. Both you guys enjoy touring around and the mission of this band and just everything that kind of goes with it. As you were explaining, it's not just meeting the citizens. It's sometimes meeting middle school and high school students across the country. And really, now you guys also get to deploy overseas to kind of support the welfare of the troops. Talk a little bit about that experience if you guys have been overseas with the band.
Yeah, absolutely. I deployed not too long ago. We always have a band that's deployed to the SITCOM area of responsibility and do a lot of troop morale, go out to places where maybe you can't get too much entertainment and kind of gives the troops a little bit of time to relax and kind of forget where they are for a few minutes and connect with home. And we also coordinate with the embassies in different countries in the area, and we'll do partnership building activities with them. They'll put together events, and music will be a big part of that, helping build and strengthen our relationships with allies in the area. So it's a great honor to be able to participate in that and to serve the country in that manner. It's really a life-changing event, going over there and experiencing the different cultures and meeting people that are in harm's way, and serving their country, and just huge appreciation. It's a great experience.
Anything to add to that, Jamie?
There is literally nothing I could say to that. That really sums up the rationale
right.
of how we feel.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, the thing is Rick's had the privilege of deploying, and I haven't had the privilege, and so I feel I would be misspeaking if I even tried to. But I do know that
Gotcha.
it is an honor to you know, be a part of you know, the Air Force band, because with us traveling, we do get to travel, and we have, you know, we have that mission, and we go over there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I know that Rick has talked about it, and several other guys in the band have actually deployed. 4 of us.
Right, and one of our performing ensembles in our squadron just got back from a deployment a couple of months ago.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so we always have, always an Air Force band in that area that's deployed, and it just rotates through the different bands.
Okay.
And the Air Force band tours the Middle East when they're in the Middle East. It's not just one location. They go all over to do the mission Rick spoke of.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, guys, again, thank you so much for your kind service to our country. We look forward to seeing you in town on Sunday. Again, Wild Blue Country, United States Air Force Academy Band is going to be having a free performance, Washington Park here in Laramie, 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Rick and Jamie, thanks so much for your time this morning.
Hey,
all right, thanks, David.
Thank you so much, David. And you mind me saying a couple other dates that we're going to be in the area, not in Laramie, but just in case anybody wants to come out and catch us?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it real quick.
So we're going to be part of Military Monday on the 23rd at 11 at Cheyenne Frontier Days.
Okay.
On the 24th, we're going to do the parade in Cheyenne.
Nice.
And then on the 25th, we're going to be doing the Thunderbird show. And if anybody is interested in seeing Thunderbirds, that's a blast. I mean, it's an amazing show to watch. And then they do other things too. They'll do like helicopter demonstrations. They'll do a flyover with the C-130. That's what we did last year anyway. And hopefully we won't get rained out. We'll be doing our non-rain dance. And like I said, anybody can go to @Wild Blue Country on either Instagram or Facebook and download the album for free. And our new single is called Here We Are.
All right. So these guys are going to be in the area quite a bit here in the next few days. Again, Sunday here in Laramie, but then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday over at Cheyenne Frontier Days. Guys, again, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much. We'll see you at Washington Park.